I would say you just got to give it a chance. Like a lot of people, a lot of my friends, I go to Loyola,
Okay.
which is in uptown New Orleans, and a lot of my friends who aren't from here had never heard of Currency, TZ, Rob 49,
Crazy.
Magnolia Shorty, none of those guys. So like, really, I would just say like, New Orleans is definitely one of those places that's always had a rap scene. It just hasn't always had a voice outside of Lil Wayne,
Right.
and Cash Money. But definitely give Jet Life a try. Jet Life is the current like blossoming label in New Orleans. That's Currency's label, and man, like
Yeah.
there's so much talent. You just got to know how to market it, and that's really what makes the difference. I feel like coming out of New Orleans, because if you don't make sure people outside of NOLA know who you are, then nobody's gonna hear about you.
Enemigo means
Enemigo,
okay.
Yeah.
God, the music video just makes it.
And that's the craziest thing to me too, because it's like, in order to pull something like this off, you would have to have it be like a small group of people who know, right? Like, and Kendrick actually talks about that on Euphoria, where he says, the very first time I shot me a Drake, the homie had told me to aim it this way. Today I'll show you I learned from my mistakes.
It went over.
Yeah.
Everyone's head, and if you know Kendrick and you like listen to his stuff, he's calculated.
Yeah. Well, and you can tell too, he had a code. Like he went from Section 80, where he was just like it was like pop. It was like it just very blunt, very like saying what he means. And then he goes into Good Kid, Mad City, and he still has the same message, but it's all buried. And he talks about that in Buried Alive. He's playing out this whole script.
Was there like a tipping point where you decided I'm just gonna be open with all this?
Yeah, it was definitely in making the Anime Trauma and Divorce album. I was going through some tough shit really around like kind of my marriage and all that falling apart. And I had always kept my personal life like very separate from my music. I would make allusions to things, but I would not usually talk about me. Like I was the rapper who I would be talking about society.
Yeah.
When I was in therapy at the time, my therapist was like, hey, you're actually really fortunate because you have an art form where you can process stuff in ways that like people wish they had this kind of outlet to be able to like work through stuff.
In certain places, certain vibes, you know, when you accepted and not accepted. My pop used to tell me about this while you're doing all that traveling, man. Beware sundown towns. I was like, what the hell is a sundown town? Say back in the day, if they caught you and you was black after 5 o'clock and the sun come down, they 9 times out of 10 they probably wouldn't find you.
I think there's actually a map of them that people can look up. I mean, maybe this could help somebody. I don't know.
No yet. Yeah.
That's crazy that they're all right there. I do know that Ohio has a lot of KKK bases and stuff.
I noticed, and I like how you mentioned, that's a college kid. They prey on the weak. You know, I noticed in the hoods where it's gangs and shit like that, that kind of don't exist. It be the kids like the Trayvon Martins that's not going for bad. You see what I'm saying? Or like you said, a homeless person. You see what I'm saying? They prey on those type of people. You know what I mean? They figure that that's not going to shoot back or stand for themselves. Yeah, you never see that with a Blood or a Crip or GD or a Vice Lord. Back to the civil rights kids and Amber's college kids. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you pick on somebody your own size, man.
Now, with AI having access to everything that fast, right? Now say we learn an ancient language that the AI knows because it knows everything. So now, say we speak to the AI in an ancient language, is it gonna be able to translate that in real time?
Is this how you say it in Narragansett?
Yeah, I don't think AI knows my language. You know what I mean?
That's what it gave a few examples, but it also in the first paragraph called it extinct. It says today it's considered extinct, and it's just pulling from Google.
Yeah, how's it extinct? I'm speaking it right now in real time. You know what I mean? It's teaching you that they don't want you to know that.
Nope.
You get by with a little help from your friends. That's what you're saying.
Got to. Trying to be like what's his name? Seth Rogen and Adam Sandler and them, you know, the people that just bring their friend to every movie over and over and over. Like, I want to be like that. They don't seem like they have a career in acting. They seem like they're just friends doing videos over and over and doing movies. Like, I want that. That's what I want.
That's a good thing to aspire to. I was just thinking that's got to be a crazy blunt rotation. You know.
Man, what? Like, man, they be in there just brainstorming all day. Like, yeah, what movie we about to do next? You know,
It's
what
kind of
we
like,
about to do to make this other 20, 30 million real quick? Like, I need
yeah,
that with my friends.
and just laughing, you know, on the yacht the whole time, just having a great time.
Enjoying life. That's why the Rebel is on my name, because I just want to do what I want to do.
Trey Parker and Matt Stone, I think about them. I'm sure they're like hanging out with them is kind of like intense. They're practically married to each other, and they just like think of like funny things and make millions and millions of dollars off of it all day, every day.
Pretty much. That's the dream life.
Really, I need to make some friends, man.
Me and you both.
I'm enjoying the journey of it. Like, I know that I have a journey to get to where I know where I want to be.
Right.
But I know it's not going to be overnight. I know it's not going to be I'm thinking logically, and I'm all for the journey. I'm still having fun learning the stuff and having fails and starting over. It's all fun to me as long as I'm moving.
That's good advice too, to like enjoy the journey, because even with like me, like, or, you know, with a lot of artists probably too, like music artists, they're like impatient to get to, you know, the next phase or to get bigger, whatever. You just stop and enjoy the journey.
You got to enjoy the journey because it's so much you learn from making mistakes and failing. If someone gave it to you overnight, then you wouldn't appreciate it. You can lose it. You don't know what it took to keep it.
That's fire.
Yes, that's our song. When I tell you, I just got out of jail, and you know what? I went into that room and I said, you know what? Like, we're supposed to be famous, and you know, I started making that song, and I was like, "Money talks, I get it," and she did not understand it. What's funny? She did not understand me at first. I said, no, friend, like, money talk because I get it.
I really
Money walk because I kill
But,
it.
like,
I've been feeling my lane.
like
This ain't the same. I'm still fucked off of this Hennessy. I know
Yeah.
your man with me, but chill because he probably want to kiss me. They said we sweet him and talking to me. Everybody want to diss me. Walk the letters when they piss me off for hanging with they me when they need them. Okay?
Not a lot of rappers talk about that. Not a lot of celebrities or people that are, you know, in the entertainment industry talk about that.
Yeah, they don't.
But you said it is honesty.
Yes, it's got to be honesty with your wife, with your spouse, man, because she got to be able to trust you, man, or he got to be able to trust you. Like you're around so many different people and temptations and stuff like that. So your spouse got to be like by your side and trust you 100% to make it work. You know what I'm saying? Because if they don't, you could go have fun and do all that outside the house, and when you get inside the house, it's chaotic. You know, I like to be upfront and honest with my wife, and you see her, she be with me every step of the way, so I don't really got nothing to hide. So she like my real backbone. So she with me. She with me everywhere, man, for everything. Happy wife, happy life. That's saying that's really true, man.
Happy husband, nothing rhymes with husband, but yeah.
Yeah.
I see Big Mother.
That's me. That's me.
Okay. If you look
I did that because, oh my God, it was like a point in time where the fucking rap blogs or whatever the fuck they call themselves, the fucking rap, they were obsessed with the fact that it was so many rappers with the name Baby. And they kept grouping me into that group because they was like, the baby, little baby, young baby T. Like, and they kept doing this. So I was like, I'm changing my name. My name Big
Big Mother.
Big Mother.
Big Mother. Sorry.
I hated that era so much.
I wish nothing but the best for you. And just know I'm always in your corner, bitch. I love you for real. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bitch. Yeah. I'm in a quiet stage. You bitches ain't get the memo. I'm a demon. You in danger. Like you be switching tempo.
We do have another throwback for you, actually. You know, me and your wife been talking, so.
Okay. Oh, shit. That's definitely a good like.
Welcome to Jazzland. Drums rolling, got the pistols blowing like a jazz band. These bars garbage, throw them in the trash can. Line and take them niggas out the shot and play the trash can.
What year is this? I'm gonna guess before I look at it.
You can guess first. I tell you.
Okay. 2009.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay, wow. 15 years ago. Okay.
It was one of my projects. For my
Okay.
mentor, I was doing a documentary on hip hop fashion. So I chopped everything together, and like my feature on that was Mickey Facts. I had him talk about music and culture for young, inspiring artists that trying to get out there too.
I'm very talented. I'm not just like a rapper. I'm like a performer, like an entertainer, somebody who puts on a show. And I go from being a top quality entertainer booked on shows with people who have hit records. I don't have a hit record yet, but I'm on the same platform with your local legends. But my show's so damn dope to the point where it's going neck for neck with the people with the hit records, and they're like, nah, he's doing too much, and they just stop booking you. You wonder, like, one day the booking stop, the calls stop, and it's, when word circulate back around, it's like, oh, you outperforming the headliner.
They don't like that.
And that's not intentionally, that's just me doing the best that I can.
Right. You shouldn't have to like water your act down just because somebody got jealous, but
yeah, and these people got hit records, these people running clubs and doing all that, but I digress.
Ron O'Neal is a great actor. Told the
There
cop
he goes.
off, he was right in front of the cop. Right? He didn't care. Like, yo. And then he
that was
went
probably
on
the real deal. Epic.
Yeah, so it's iconic. And you know, like I said, the elders in the black community was furious at that.
Yeah, and that's definitely something I always incorporated into it. Like I started off doing poetry. I always called it poetry over rhythm. And I always felt like, not saying every song, you know, some stuff you gonna have fun to and turn up to and have certain vibes, but I always wanted to have some type of content, some type of substance behind every, you know, thing I'm putting out.
Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine.
And that'll be coming up soon on the Sinners 2 soundtrack.
Oh man.
Exclusive.
The outbreak.
Oh yeah. I kind of figured like, you know, you throw Batman. Is Batman your favorite superhero?
I knew somebody was gonna eventually ask me that. I done used that shit too many times. I done used something about Batman too many times. But no, it's my favorite superhero is Spider-Man. Like I'm a Spider-Man guy. But number 2 would be Batman, bro. Just cold, like
Bruce Wayne's just a nigga with money. You know what I mean? Out there, got some gadgets.
I went on a blind date with a man who thought he was Batman once. That's how I got. He's like, I'm Batman. I'm like, no, you're not. He's like, yes, I am. I'm like, no, man, you're not.
Did you cancel that after you said that?
After I ate my hibachi, yeah.
Cold-blooded. Cold-blooded.
What was I going to do? You're literally hanging there. There's no harness. There's no nothing. You're
No,
like,
there's no harness. I don't, because it's also like a stuntman too, because I want to do stunts of my own. I want all my stunts to be from me personally, physically.
Looks like you're already doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
The reason this video got brought up is because I think we were talking about like our biggest fears or something. And artists is like heights or, you know, stuff like that. He's like, one thing I'll never do is what this guy did.
I'm scared shitless of heights.
You are?
Yeah, I'm scared of heights. And look at my reaction this whole entire time and how good I am at acting at showing that I'm not scared of heights. It's just
all right, Hollywood, check it out.
Edge. I will never put that shit to rest. Wakanda forever put on my chest, and I'm on edge. Niggas really got me on tip, but I'm finna smack a nigga like a bitch. He probably bleeding out in the desert, I know the damn guy. I never thought to challenge a nigga, but fuck it, let's ride. Bitch, you ain't smoking on my wood, yo, DSL live. And I can probably count like more than 6 guys to farmer as a bitch.
Yeah, and in my new album, I have Chuck D on one of my songs. So I feel like...
Forget it. Yeah. That was,
I don't think,
my first album I ever bought, first two albums I ever bought is Sam Goody, and I've said this a million times, but was It Takes a Nation of Millions
to buy groceries.
To buy groceries. It does.
To screw in a light bulb.
Yeah. And Sex Packets by Digital Underground.
Oh, I love that album. That was one of my first tapes too.
That's huge.
Yeah, huge. I always say I never knew there was a power to fight until I heard that song. And I was like, oh yeah, there is I don't know who the power is, but I don't like them.
They sound mean. Do people ever feel insecure around you or feel like you might be judgmental of them because of the songs that you have on the short form ones that are out on social media? Because there's a lot of songs about, why don't you floss and wipe your ass and, stop smoking meth and you can't read, and you know what I mean? Do people
I never did you can't read. I'm not trying to be crass, but number one, I'm the most welcoming in the world. I'm the sweetest boy that you ever met, I promise you. But if you smoke meth, keep their ass the fuck away from me. I don't want nothing to do with your ass. I don't care if I love you. If you're on that path, stay the fuck away from me. If you don't have enough common decency to not smell like a giant turd, I don't feel bad for you whatsoever. I'm unapologetic. I know sometimes people get funky. They've been working all day and shit, but have a little decency. Be like, hey man, I'm not going to hit that hug. I'm smelling a little right, because I would do the same for you. Feeling insecure because they're bullshitters and they're liars and they're getting called out. Fuck you too.
Has anyone ever asked you point blank, hey, is this for me?
Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Several.
Yes. People are like that. And here's the thing. It's not about nobody. Nothing's about nobody ever.
Well, that was my follow-up. Was it ever about them?
Hell no.
Now that I'm at this certain point where I'm kind of because it's getting close to the end, I really am working to master everything.
I mean,
so
I don't like that wording, but I'm 44, so but
yeah, no, it's funny because as you now, everybody that's doing great music is older. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay and Nas and all them, the Renaissance is coming back around. So, like I said, I do have a time frame, but I don't know, because if Chris is still doing it, I'm still doing it. Either Chris can still do it, I can still do it.
I feel you. I mean, but it's true. You do start thinking about your legacy, and you really stop caring so much about things you used to care about a lot, like what people think. And that's part of aging I like.
We got the house for 2 weeks. We throwing parties. We eating good. Sorry, Miss Yolanda, if you're watching this, if you happen to see this. But yeah, we were doing the most. We had a good time. We were broke, right? So he had a meeting. So I gave him my last 10. So he ended up leaving. He came back. Yeah, got signed. So he left, came back with a check. So we like, oh, it's crazy. Yeah,
that is crazy.
Right? I'm like, he was already going crazy, writing for people and shit. I ended up getting shot. Maybe a month later or something like that. So, but once I got shot, he started coming through every day. Hey, studio session. We at Glenwood. We in Pharrell room. Wow. All right. Hey, studio. So it was every morning. And I'm like, I need you to go away so I can go trip. Cutting demos used to be a headache.
Yeah.
All of that took my mind off of shit though. So that made it cool.
I met the baby when I was 704 Bags. Me and him was recording at the same studio called Platinum Plus Studio. And by one of my people called Slim Hood. He's out of Charlotte. He's a staple in Charlotte. We was at actually my people, he was partners with DJ Polo. Baby was finishing up his session and I was coming in. And I kept it real with him. I told him, man, I got this song. I was going to record my song called Back Up Off Me. I said, bro, I got this hard song, man. If you fuck with it, bro, I'd like you to, jump on it. If you don't, I get it. So I'm in there laying the hook. And when I'm getting ready to do my verse, he come in the booth with me and drop his verse right there on the spot. So he didn't charge me, man. So it's all love to the baby, man. I respect him, bro. A month later, that's when he signed his deal. He blew up right after we did that shit.
So I was supposed to open up for Jizza and RZA when they were on their tour, and the opening DJ had left and had a different laptop, but the Wu-Tang DJ had this fancy schmancy thing, and it was uncompatible with my stick, with my USB. And quickly that I didn't think to ask, okay, can I just email it to you, because I had it, it was just so quickly. The promoter was just like, it doesn't work. Sorry, we got a certain amount of time. And I lifted up the USB and I'm just like, it just is out of my control.
Like to the audience?
I just go, this is out of my
Oh my gosh.
In the sense of like up to 2014, 2015. After that, I really can't do it.
Like Gucci and T.I. and
it's
stuff.
the same shit.
Yeah,
I can fuck. T.I. is my nigga. T.I. is my nigga. T.I. was actually one of the first rappers I grew up listening to that I wanted to be like. Yeah, I studied his whole in 07, 08. I studied his whole Paper Trail album front to back.
I love that album. I love that album.
Yeah, Paper Trail was my shit. I was like, man, that when I heard that 56 bars intro, I was like, oh fuck, I gotta learn how to do some shit like that. And then when I found out he wasn't like doing the normal thing, like he was actually sitting back writing on normal paper for the whole album because he was going into jail, so he was basically treating it like a memoir. Once I learned it like that, I was like, damn, that gave me a whole new perspective on the entire album.
Right. Yeah, it's kind of like how, people that don't really listen to rap can, they sit back and they're like, oh, they're just talking and they're making rhymes like Dr. Seuss or whatever. It's easy to, but when you really get into it, it's hard to like not get into it because there's so many layers and stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's like it's actually a fun game for me. Like that's why I love hip hop so much. It's like school for me. Like I dropped out and I learned more off of hip hop than I learned in the school.
Wow. Almost like a childhood dream come true. So I appreciate you.
Oh wow.
I mean, I've been listening to you since forever, so.
You don't check the comments. So I was checking the comments and I wasn't going to respond because I don't do interviews. I hate them. I don't like
Did you hate this one?
No, this was good. I just hate fucking. They all ask me the same shit, so I just, whatever. But I seen it. I seen the message. I was like,
yeah.
And something just like once again, I'm a very spiritual person, and something, not something, but what the something was like respond, treat the janitor like a fucking boss.
Yeah.
I looked and I seen y'all didn't have like a huge following, and I like that.
Okay.
This could be a situation that I could do, and then later on it blows the fuck up, and I was a part of the groundbreaking.
Yes. That's how we got him on. It was a YouTube comment. You had just released a song, and I was like, "Hey, come on our podcast, please." That's how I reach out to everybody a lot of times.
So it was you.
It was me. Yeah. Yeah. It was me you were talking to, on Instagram and everything. And that's the thing is like, a lot of people don't really like go look at the podcast. They come on, they're like, "Oh, you're a white lady that's like my age. All right." Hey, whatever works.
Stay consistent and authentic.
For sure.
This is gonna blow up just like all the rest of them, if not bigger.
Well, from your lips to the everything.
Figure out how to get out of the desert or get yourself from being unstranded. Once you make it to a gas station, you'll be good, but you just got to get there. So it's like I'm just pulling back up to the gas station after walking from my car running out of gas.
It's rough too, because like of all the work you put in, and then you feel like I finally caught my big break or whatever. It's like, nope, now I got to go back to square one.
Life is like that Russian doll with another doll on the inside. So it's a constant. Just when you think you did it, you really just have to do it all over again, and again and again and again.
But I mean, as humans, we're never really satisfied all the way. There's always something else we're striving for and trying to accomplish, kind of, sort of.
Oh yeah, that's the trick. The goal is to find content or to find a level of balance to where we're not always, craving or striving. Because the more craving and striving you do, the more craving and striving you get. We got to get to a point of acceptance and understanding that time doesn't exist. So everything that we need is readily available immediately right now. We just got to get in alignment with it spiritually so it'll manifest itself physically in the tangible sense.
That's deep. I like that. I like that a lot. That kind of spoke to me right now.
Sweet.
Yeah.
They took me in to drain the cyst, but they found out that it wasn't a cyst. I had an actual tumor that was entangled in my spinal cord.
Jeez.
And it was actually a cancerous tumor. So they went out and told my wife all that, and so they had to do that surgery. I've been a quadriplegic now since coming up on 3 years. November 17th will be 3 years.
Yeah.
So I've been in a wheelchair. There's been a lot of recovery. I'm very, very high functioning, and I'm just haven't plateaued yet. My therapists are saying and all that. So there's a lot of hope for me, but it's just a lot of continuous pain, and it's just really it's pretty shitty.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot of the time.
mild way to put it.
I am setting a goal to maybe perform 2026. I have a nice new catalog of music that I think would be me being in a chair. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I think I have a good chance of
I think
rocking
you
the
definitely
shit.
come see it. Yeah.
This is PC's, the Tinfoil Hat Factory, chilling. Rap Yard Podcast, baby. We here doing it. Big up to everybody. Check us out.